Natalya on YouTube. The link is in the bio. So if you guys would love to check out my YouTube channel and, you know, follow me on the daily. Well, yeah, it's a weekly vlog, so you can follow me on the daily. You can check me out on YouTube. So, yeah. As I said, my name is Natalya. I'm a mom. I've been a mom now for 3 years. My son will be 4 in January. And motherhood has really been a trip. So the theme for this season will be beauty after birth. The reason why I chose beauty after birth is I realized that a lot of moms actually have a bit of insecurity when it comes to their weight. The moms who didn't really lose that weight, you know, after you had the baby, and the moms who are trying to lose the weight but it just won't go. Like, I really started it for people like that because I suffer from that same thing. Like, no matter what I do, I just won't lose the weight. And kind of sort of that's the reason why I started Mama Mondays. So I'm just really happy that you guys are here with me throughout this what can I say, series. Yeah, let me just call it a series. Throughout this series, I will have guests who are moms as well on the live who will, you know, be able to share with us. So you can come on in, join, and be prepared sometimes to probably shed a tear because, you know, the stories will get real. And yeah, so as I said, I became a mom in January 2018. I had my son. My son was 9 pounds 15 ounces. My stretch marks basically look like a road map. And like my skin just didn't bounce back. Also, after, you know, just the other day I was realizing that even after I had him, because I was kind of on a porridge diet, like my basically did slim down. But as soon as I go back at work and start out of the box food and eat KFC, that kind of thing, like me really put on the weight. And I guess that is where it started, you know, like I was trying to lose the weight, but it just was not going. Also, as a mom, if you remember, right, like the babies, we have to be there for the baby all the time. So we don't really have time to do everything else. Or we do have time to do everything else, but guess what? We always want to be in control. I don't know about you guys. I love to be in control when it comes to the child. Like, I'm afraid to leave anything up to anyone else because I just really feel like it's my responsibility when it doesn't really have to be your responsibility. Everybody can share it, right? But yeah, I think that's where it kind of started for me. And then I realized that at times I didn't really feel beautiful after having my son. Like, I don't even really, should I say beautiful? Because I mean, I'm always confident in some sense, right? I'm always confident, but I just always think that after the baby, like, you're never the same. You're never the same after having your child. And I'm not sure who out there can relate. If you can relate, just either click the heart button or drop some emojis to let me know. As Kelly used to love to say, fire emojis. Yeah. So, yeah, you know, it's a very trippy thing being a mom. Like, it really drives me crazy sometimes to think about what we go through. So I'm new to Canada, and since being in Canada, like, we know the fast food is an issue. So here is my child. Hi. 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 Say hi. Say hi, everybody. Hi. No, look, you have to look here. Hi, everybody. Don't touch your light. Go to daddy. Go to daddy. Daddy? Okay. This is not going to happen. Can you turn off at the light, please? I'm sorry, guys, but you know, being parents. Bye. Bye. Okay, this is not going to happen. Anyways, if I'm not gonna distract me in the background, let me know. But yeah, moving to Canada after coming, like and eating junk food. Yeah, he's here. Like moving to Canada and eating a lot of junk food, I gained a lot of weight. I don't know about you guys because, like, in all honesty, oh no, yeah, you can confirm. Yeah, you can confirm. Orlando, try ahead.
Come here.
You can say hi. But yeah, since I moved to Canada and eating fast food, guys, I have gained so much more weight. Let's not even talk about COVID and the pandemic weight because that just kind of, things just spirals out of control. So after having my son, I had a bit of postpartum depression. I just felt like I couldn't do anything. I did not feel motivated. And that was not like me. So I don't think I really got over it because within that same year, I moved to Canada without my son. So I was a bit depressed from that as well. And that really affected me. So postpartum depression and then being away from him is like everything just combined and it wasn't good for me. So when I got here, I was fine before COVID, like weight-wise. Then after COVID, since COVID started, and like being home, just sitting down and working at the computer, like I was literally just packing on pounds. And then I'm getting married, like, yeah, I'm recently engaged and trying to find a wedding dress, like standing up, putting on wedding dresses. And I'm like, wow, my belly is like really big, and like, it's depressing. And I don't know. I'm trying to do the best I can. I'm trying to, work on it because the weight can really be depressing, guys. And I'm really trying to overcome that. So this is why I named this season Beauty After Birth, because I know that even outside of the pandemic, moms really do have a struggle feeling better about themselves after they have a baby. For example, I only did my eyebrows just because I'm coming on the live. If I wake up, especially in this pandemic, I am not going to do my hair. I'm not going to do my eyebrow. Like, that's just the situation right now. I just want to let you guys know, if at any time you would love to join the live to, share your views, you can as well. Just request to join and I'll let you on just so you can talk. Because this is a safe and no judgment space for moms. This is where we talk. This is where we be there for each other. So let me just jump to the comments and just see what it says. So, as told by Natalya said, I'm excited for this, finally some mom time. Yep. Sherslyn says, hello. Hello, ma'am. You were late. As told by Amanda said, yes, I can relate. Baby's 8 and my pouch is forever there. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. And what I really resent is people forcing moms to get plastic surgery. And I really do hate it when, I guess hate is a strong word, but I dislike it when moms think that they need to go in for a plastic surgery, cosmetic surgery consultation before they even have the baby. Like, think about it. You're literally going to have a consultation on how to fix your body before you even have the baby. Like, you're not even trying to fall in love with your curves. Like, to me, it's best to have the baby, take your time, and eventually go to the gym. There's no reason to rush it, guys. Like, I've always said that this is what God made our bodies to do. If this is what my body's supposed to look like having a baby, I mean, not the big gut, because that come with little, little gluttony. But, like, if this is what our body is supposed to look like, let's just do that. Jarka876 said, what about the fathers? What you mean? What about the fathers? Kelly's Travel said, never feels the same. And that's so true. Rush Powell said, my body still to feel like it come back. Yes. The Anderson's Original said, present. Hi. Kelly said, the amount of weight I gained since moving. Yeah. Eating junk food. Oh my God. The Anderson said, OMG, pandemic weight is real. Chantel Lee said, remember to check out Becky Choi. Yeah, so I remember she suggested Becky Choi for if you have like, I don't know if I call this right, Diastasis Recti or Diastasis Recti, whichever way you pronounce it. But that's when your abs separate. So if you realize that you have this bulge in the center of your stomach, and like no matter how you work out or anything, like you just have that little bulge in the middle of your belly, you probably need to get that checked out by a doctor because it might be Diastasis Recti. And there are specific exercises that you can do that will really help that. As to why Amanda said, the pouch used to bother me so bad. I have grown to accept it over time. And that's all we can do. We have to accept our bodies, or else we're going to become depressed. Like, we're going to be depressed and just stay depressed. I've decided to just embrace my body. And, you know, my affirmation for this season is I'm fine, divine, and hashtag this body is all mine. So guess what? If the body is all yours, you're in control of your body. So I'm fine, divine, and hashtag this body is all mine. I'm gonna just put a hashtag, you know, because it has a nice little ring to it. Chantal Lisa, my stomach is busted. I'm not sure that means Chantal. Chantal Lisa, corrective surgery isn't a bad thing in my mind, only because I use the word corrective. And you know, that's fine too. Really and truly, if you really think that, you know, corrective surgery would help, go ahead and do it. Because sometimes, I mean, for example, after you breastfeed, right? Like your boobs literally deflate. I mean, not everyone, but some people breasts really deflate, like thin. I remember, I don't know if you guys watch Jamie and Nikki on YouTube. Nikki from, Nikki, who's the model. She literally said that she had to get surgery done after her 2 girls, because after she had them, her breasts were literally flat. And her mother was like, if you do surgery, you're not my daughter. And she's like, but mommy, like, honestly. And she said, you know what? Okay, fine. And she just lifted up her shirt and she's like, see? And then her mother was like, okay, yeah, go get surgery. Because that's the thing. Certain things are different, and certain things kind of bring on insecurities that some of us can't deal with, and that's fine. Like, if you really feel like you have to get surgery, I would say do it, because it's whatever helps your mental space, right? Soprano P said, Adea, hey. The Anderson said, I know it's a mom chat, but are fathers allowed? Definitely fathers are allowed, because in all honesty, moms can't do it alone. We need family members, we need friends, and we need fathers. We need our partners to be there for us, to help us along this journey, because moms aren't good at asking for help. Like, let me speak for myself. I'm not good at asking for help. I'll do everything and I'll burn out, instead of literally just saying, hey babe, can you do this for me? Or he will volunteer to do it because I'm just going. It's just, I don't know. It's just how I am. Sometimes I just feel like I don't want to burden anybody. And that, I don't know. It goes back to when I just had Zaire and I could hardly walk. I had hemorrhoids. Okay? I'm being as real because this is Mama Mondays, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who had hemorrhoids. I had hemorrhoids. I could not walk straight up. I was like hunched over because my belly did too heavy. So after have Zaire, it's like my body never used to it. I was 210 pounds when I gave birth to Zaire. So after I had him, I went down back to like 200 or under 200. And imagine, my body, I try to get used to that. So that same night, Orlando, in Jamaica, we don't have paternity leave, as some of you know, because some of you on here are from Jamaica. So Orlando had to take like 2 weeks vacation off from work. The day Zaire was born on a Sunday, he had work on the Monday. So it was a case of him needing to sleep. So I was like, so in the night when Zaire was crying, like he got up and he was like pacing the room with Zaire to make him go back to sleep. And then eventually I was like, no, give him to me, because you know you have to go sleep. So it doesn't make sense you try to stress yourself for this right now. And we really do need parents. That's just really to answer that question. We really do need our partners, pardon me, and family members and like, if you can get support, that's the best. And saying that I was 210 pounds when I had Zaire, I just want to be so transparent right now. Currently, I am 200 and... What am I? I think right now I'm 224 pounds. Guys, I was devastated when I stepped on the scale. I am 224 pounds. So I'm 14 pounds heavier than when I had my child. Why? And I had him like 3 years ago. So yeah, the junk food. I'm trying to be accountable. Fun size meal says C-section is the worst. I lost the belly fat, but the excess skin is still there. Wow. And you know, I heard things about C-section because I heard that with a C-section, your body takes some time to actually realize that you had the baby. So your feet will still be swollen even like 2 days afterwards, and you know, so that was a big fear for me. I'd love to hear your experience because that, yeah. I told my Amanda, said, yes, I didn't do C-section, but it's like an excess skin for real. It hides with weight and sags more when I lose weight. Steph, the original, said, oh, same. Fun Size Mill says again, it honestly had me depressed for a long time. I started to think about surgery, but I'll wait to see if I have any more kids. Yeah. You know what I try to do? I wear high waist stuff. So for example, this comes all the way up because, you know, it kind of holds everything in better. Rush Paul said, girl, my foot is not the same. My wedding ring doesn't fit me anymore either. Tell me about it. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's a very trivial thing. I don't know. Motherhood is the weirdest thing, and that is why we want others to join. Because we need everyone to give us grace. We need everyone to deal with us nicely. Because even though we just had a baby and you're thinking that, oh yeah, you let yourself go, deal with us gently. Because after we have a baby, our emotions are never the same. I think I speak for some people where you cry a lot easier. You easily go into your mind and you just sit down and think about everything. So it's like, deal with us with grace, deal with us with kindness. Because sure, we would love to lose the weight. Like, you guys are seeing it, you know. Think about us. We're seeing it too. When we stand up and look in the mirror, we're like, what the hell? Like, this will look at me? Like, what is this? You know? So like, deal with us nicer. Because Steph, the original, said, child, I'm in the same boat. 5 years later, and I'm way fatter than even after C-section. I don't think I can call it baby fat anymore. And a lie. Like, I literally, I name their food. And I think it gain weight easier after you have a baby. That's just what I think. Like, well, body just, I don't know. Because, guys, I've been fat since I was young. So, people that tease me all the time. So, I'm kind of used to that now. I'm real in the business. People would have teased me, and yeah. So I had to get secure in myself from way early, because you have to realize that what you think of yourself is how you will feel about yourself. So while we're trying to lose the weight, we have to be confident. We have to be so confident. Remember, I'm fine, divine, and hashtag this body is all mine. So it's all yours. You have to love it. You have to love it and treat yourself. Like, as of late, my skin is breaking out. You guys seen that? Like, for those who know me, you'll know that I don't have acne. I don't have acne issues. I don't know what's going on. It might be the weight. I'm really looking into it, that it might be the weight, because I don't really go through this kind of stuff. But I am going to splurge on a facial. Once I have the cash, I'm going to splurge on a facial, because guess what? I deserve it. And just because I deserve it, I will do it. Like, we'll have to treat ourselves, and we'll have to love our bodies, because it's our bodies. Okay? Stuff the original say, Rush Power will talk truth, and my foot did already begin up. But that kill me. Fun Size will say, yes, the crying, I cry for everything now. I still can't hold my pee. Me either. I have incontinence so bad. My incontinence is, if I want pee, I'm a sneeze, it's done. It's done. I pray to God I'll have on a pad or something like so. Like, you know, because my incontinence bad. Sapphire Bridges said, I think so too. Hey, Sapphire girl. That's our friend from prep school. Love you. Junker 876 said, depression is a big factor. And that is so true. Depression is a big factor because sometimes I am paralyzed by depression. I don't know about you guys. Sometimes I am just sitting down and I'm telling myself, I can do this. But I am paralyzed by depression. I was listening to Breakfast Club the other day, and this lady, I don't remember her name, and she was like, one day she was in bed, and she just lie back and say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and get up. And she said she'd do it, she'd count to 5, and she'd never get up. And she said, no, for real this time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and get up. And I don't know, hearing that kind of changed it for me, because I've been trying that, and I went to a woman's show the other day. If you watch my vlog, you'll see my experience. There's a woman who was talking about wives and moms, and they were like, you know, sometimes we really don't try to take care of ourselves. Like, you know, we look at it, say, if we're going to go to the gym, oh, it's going to take 1 hour, half an hour. We don't have the time for that. Well, shall I look at it and say, if I even 10 minutes to get up in the morning, go in front of the TV, go stretch, do some yoga, or do look at exercise, just to wake up yourself, just to feel nice, because guys, it really does help. As of late, I'm doing Pop Sugar Fitness workout thingamajiggy on YouTube, and it really helped. I did one this evening, had a bath. It's something. I know I'm here with you guys, and I really do feel bubbly. I feel livelier. Sometimes I'm just on the couch and I cannot move, and I just know that's depression. 1 second. Chantel Lee said, extra fatty foods can cause breakouts. I think so too, and I haven't really cared for a very long time what may I eat. I really have to start pay attention to what may I eat. I saw by Amanda say, yes, we need the men in here so you all can get an understanding of what we go through and what we constantly battle within our minds too. And that is so true. We really do need the men to hear. We need family members to hear, because as I said, guys, we need the care, we need the gentleness, we need the kindness, because I think sometimes our emotions are taken for granted. And I remember someone said something that we speak to our family members and our loved ones in the worst way. We talk to people who we work with nicer than we talk to people who we live with, or they're our loved ones. And that's just because it's not really that we take people for granted. It's just that we know that forgiveness is easy with them, you know? So sometimes we really have to take care of each other's emotions. We have to like really tap into that person's emotional, what can I say? Just tap into their emotions. Just be there for them, because in all honesty, as I said, moms, every minute my ball. I cannot watch something. On Drake's new album, there's a song called Yeba's Heartbreak. Guys, I'm so obsessed with the song. I listen to the song and like I start thinking about Zaire. I'm start thinking about the time where I was here without him for a year. And I'm like, wow, you know, like, why would I leave him for a year, you know? And my mother had him, and I know she take very good care of him. But, you know, sometimes we just kind of put ourselves through that too. And sometimes we really have to stop, guys. We really have to, we have to try to do things to uplift ourselves out of that mental state. So once a month, we'll just play some sad music, have a good cry, watch some sad movies. But you see, after that, we need to start listening to upbeat things. We need to start doing look at exercise. You know, just try bounce back. As told by Amanda say, yes, we put everything and everybody first and leave ourselves behind. That is so true. Sapphire British said, listen, I'm so proud of you and thank you for this, because we mothers need a safe haven to listen to other mothers. Yep. Steph the Original say, yep, it's so easy to get lost in taking care of everybody else. Yeah. Jungle 876 and sure still not blow kisses.
Yes, good night everybody. What I'm saying is you fail to mention that the men, you know, I understand it's a mommy's Monday and I understand everything when you just say, you know, the things them what the ladies go through and all of them something there. But I just want to say, you know, you guys need to understand that the men are losing their woman also right away, you know. The men right away is being put on the back burner. As a matter of fact, not even being placed on the stove anymore. No cooking go on. No. So I just want you to one of these weeks have one of the fathers on, you know, like soprano or them Monday to give their take. But it's a very nice thing you're doing, because a lot of these things us as men will never hear from their woman because it's being told to other persons except for us. But we just get the shoes in our head back and all of them something there. But
what kind of shoes in your head back?
I really appreciate you, Imperfectly, Natalya. So keep up the good work, and I love your feet them. Yeah, big up yourself.